Okay, it's gonna be rare that I release videos in the weekend, but this one's actually gonna be one of the few exceptions. The reason why is because this released at gone 11 o'clock, to my knowledge, and I was asleep, so I had zero chance of seeing this. I have yet to see it. Looking forward to seeing it though.
Why do people
Dream
choose
bubble?
to sleep?
Okay.
It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible
Sparkle.
in this land of dreams.
Okay. Yet again, making a point of fireworks. The Venturine, of course. Acheron, of course.
The nightmarish past will disperse
Robin, nice.
and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future
There's Jade, okay.
will never come.
Hey, our girl. She's coming home. Nice. She does not need protecting at all. Hey.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end,
Aww.
we will wake from our dreams.
Grabbing at his wrist, fair enough. Cute. Oh! I was right! Hell yeah! I was right! Also, so chill about holding their swords. Yes! So, we're getting a March alt. Sweet! I'm dreading the fact it's gonna probably be 5-star. Right. So that's something to save up for. Because bias is gonna dictate me getting it. She looks good in the red. Hey, I'm so glad I called that. I'm pretty sure I got a comment as well, funnily enough, on my video when I wondered if it was going to be March, saying that there's no chance it is because they're using swords. Who cares? We know that the weapons swap for the Trailblazer, so the weapons don't really matter. It was the hairstyle that made me think it was her, and the fact that they didn't name the character. Because they've already named a character we'd never heard of before, because two of them were, of course, dripped. Then we got the generals, and then we got a character that's from the Law Fu that we've never heard of either. Completely never heard of before, related to the Alchemy Commission, because they're the new, what was it, Cauldron Master? And the reason they'd need that is because the head of the Alchemy Commission turned out to be a disciple of Sanctus Medicus and needed to be replaced. So it's potentially someone taking their job. And then we, of course, got the March one that had no name that just claimed they were a new sword master. If they had said Sword Champion, it would have been impossible to have been March, because the Sword Champion seems to be a role actively within the Cloud Knights. A Sword Master, though, just applies that someone has proficiency over the weapon. So it wasn't ever impossible for it to be March, and I'm so glad I stuck to my guns on guessing that. Because I was afraid people would be like, okay, it's not going to be, and then when it showed that it wasn't her, that I was going to get flack for having such a silly guess. I'm glad I stuck to my guns on that, and I'm glad I was right. Let's go, though. Oh, that means she's gonna get an alt based on her memories of the Law Fu. That's cute. I really like that. Because we've gotten, obviously, the Trailblazer has memories of 2 other locations, and then the beginning of their journey. Beginning of their journey showing the Astral Express itself. The second stage, which shows all the Belabogians with them. Then third stage is Penacony, and has allusion to all of these significant characters we meet, aside from Sparkle. So yeah, let's bloody go. This one just having I want it to contain Danheng because I kind of... it's his homeland. It'd make the most sense to me. Jing Yuan, of course, would be just a no-brainer. Yukong, Ting Yun, even if she wasn't the real one, it's just she did make an impact on our journey in the Law Fu, Fu Xuan, and then anyone else they feel like including. Let's go. Hey. God, she looks so good though. She's just so bubbly about it. Let's go back.
I can't miss
Aw.
out. I'm joining too.
I wonder who made the swords. Also, her dual wielding is very funny. Who made the swords? Or was she just provided them? Oh well, we'll find out. Let's go. And just as I'm about to finish up an edit, they released this too, which started playing on its own. They gave us art of it! Little bells, I didn't even notice them. She looks good. She looks so good, man. Hey. Let's see if there's any more information I can glean about this woman before I actually start editing what I made. Okay, let's go. Okay, unlock her new path by participating in the event. Hell yeah! Freebie! Appreciated. She's Path of the Hunt. An imaginary. That's an interesting one. Hey, Dan Hung! She's following in your footsteps. Let's go. Okay, let's read. Interpose Star Real Navigator, March 7th. Pardon my manners. She is in a Xianxia styled outfit, a sword-wielding female martial artist. Learning swordsmanship from both Yunli and Yangjing, she is eager to create more beautiful memories on the Xianxia. Hey, let's go. Hey, they're giving us her for free. I'm all for this. All for it. Let's go. So I don't have to risk savings towards this woman because she is going to definitely come home. Okay, that makes me feel a little better about my odds, considering I've got obviously Firefly and a light code, potentially Eidolons depending on what they do, and then the Fox if he's good for Acheron, and then potentially the debate is, how quickly does Firefly come home? Do I risk going for Ruan Mei 2 or do I completely skip her? Because her appearing at the same time sucks. I am very, very upset by it. But I need her, probably. Because she's probably going to be the best support for Firefly because of Break Effect. But there's also the chance that they'll long-term release another character with Break Effect. So part of me really wants to skip her and just go as far into Firefly as I need to and then save in case the Fox is good. Because Acheron is easily my strongest team comp. But hey, we shall see. I am so happy about this. She is so cute. She looks so good. The one thing I'm sad about is it doesn't show any other characters in the artwork, which to me is kind of a missed opportunity, but she also looks super good. She looks so nice. But yeah, they really did have a symbol literally on the tassels. That's funny. Yes. She's definitely coming home, and yes, I'm gonna build her, because yes, I appreciate March. The one thing that's actually disappointed me kind of since the dot is I have March pretty much built the original battlesuit for her, but I have 0 uses for her. I do not use my shielders, not even Japard, who is obviously the stronger of the two. So maybe her being a DPS will enable me to find some sort of usage for her, even though I think they made a really bad decision on giving her use by making her imaginary, because she's competing then with Dr. Ratio, who is very strong. I think that either maintaining ice or going for a completely different element would have suited better. Lore-wise, I see where they were going with it, but god damn, it's gonna be a shame if she's not able to be used. At the same time, though, the new game mode that's coming to stand out seems to be based on bosses, meaning that Hunt is actually going to be very strong there, so it's a good free-to-play option for the players who don't get Ratio, probably. because it's the same typing, and Ratio's availability for the free one is actually limited within logging in for a certain period of time. I don't know if he's even still available anymore, so this is gonna be something for the players who are new to the game or weren't present when Ratio was given out for free, in order for them to use a character who can kill imaginary in that game mode. We'll see how strong a Kit is, because she's a 4-star, which obviously is going to limit her strength by comparison of the 5 stars that exist within the game. But hey, I'm happy she's got an ult. I'm happy that we're actually, in the case of this one, also seemingly getting them, at least through events, for free. And hey, Danhun can have some fun potentially helping her not screw around with the sword, because he seems to moderate her behaviour anyway. This is another instance, now that she's got something sharp, to moderate her behaviour.